to Wildheart Productions. Wildheart Productions.
Hello, I'm going to show you how to darn a sock. The things you will need are a darning mushroom, a needle, a fairly large eye but narrow shank. These ones are often used too. It depends on the thickness of your wool, basically. A pair of scissors, very important. Wool to darn with, either complementing the item you're going to darn with or completely different. Make it stand out, enjoy it. And a piece of elastic. You'll see what that's for in a minute.
Part 1.
Right, this is the hole that we're going to see if we can mend darn. It's gone a little too far just to stitch up or even perhaps catch the stitches. So I'm going to use my darning mushroom, pop it under where the hole is, and then use the piece of elastic. It could be a hairband, it could be just a tie. You don't want it too tight, but you want it stretched over the darning mushroom, so it adds a little bit of tension to it all. So there we are, ready to darn.
Part 2.
Right, we've now got our needle and thread. I've actually got it in a contrasting colour for some of it, and that's going so it will stand out. All right, we're going to move away from the hole about 5mm and pick up 2 stitches, leaving a tail end that we're going to later on put in. Then they're going to go down directly down to the same row and pick up the 2 stitches there, and then go up to the top again about 5mm above the hole, pick up the 2 stitches and continue on in that vein for the whole of the hole. So we're going, remembering we're coming all the way down to 1 and then going back up, thinking almost like a square over the round hole, and down, and the last one up there. There we go. Right, turning the mushroom 180 degrees, we're going to start putting in the weft. That's the fibre that goes from side to side. Now, in this case, I'm going to do a small amount, and then I'm going to go over the whole thing, as we've got a slightly oddly shaped hole. So, using a different thread so you can see. All right, so we're going to go over the first one, under the second, over the next one, and then we're going to turn the mushroom round, and we're going to go over the first one, this one, under that one. So we're really going in an opposite direction to that we went across. And the next one. So we're going to go over that one, under that one, over that one, under that one, and across. And we're coming up to the next bit. Keep turning your mushroom round, and that way you will find it sits neater on the hole. And as you go, you're going to be picking up new threads all the time. Right, nearly at the end now, picking up all the threads in between, so just making sure that I've got a nice solid surface. So, try not to split any of the threads as it causes it not to fill in. Occasionally give it a little bit of a push up with your needle like that. And the last one, I think. Ooh, maybe one more. Like, make it nice and tight. There, that one in. There we go. And then just run it off that way. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take these threads through to the back. So there's the hole gone. Okay.
Part 4.
As you can see, I've removed the darning mushroom from my sock, and all I've got left are some ends to take through to the back. So all I do is use my hand in this case to go in, and then we just thread up the needle, which you try not to lose, like that. And take each thread through to the back.
Part 5.
Next thing, turn the sock inside out and replace the darning mushroom under the darn. Secure with your rubber band. Try not to catch any of the ends in, although I promise you it's difficult not to. Right, take your needle and your spare ends, and then all you're going to do is weave those ends in so they're nice and secure. So in, and that's it. And then using your scissors, chop it off fairly close. You don't want any lumps and bumps on this side, because obviously this is where the foot is going to be pressing on it. So just take your time and weave those ends in.
Part 6.
Right, remove your darning mushroom, turn back the right way, and one darn. Ta-da! So put your arm in.
Thank you for watching.